All right, folks, welcome to the Bounce Back Boys Fight Show. I am your host, the Reen Machine. I'm sitting here next to one of my best friends out there, great guy, Mr. Swabby Donations. No,
Wow.
I'm just kidding. This is Mr. and the official Swabby Bets.
Oh, we got a special guest showing up, I guess. Wants to say hi. Hey, buddy. You say hi, Benji. All
What's
right.
good, Benji?
All
All
right.
right,
Yeah. I
folks.
mean, last week the picks were okay, but yeah, the bets could have been better. I mean, I did have Islam, like I told you, but I actually did
I
put a little money on JDM. To be
I,
fairness,
I said it last week. I went on the record going with JDM. I knew it. I knew going into it, it was a risk. I think what we both didn't see is the Sean Brady Morales fight. We saw it. We didn't think it was gonna happen like
literally,
that.
that 2 weeks in a row where we've been high on one person that could have changed our whole night. It was
Yes.
Tulio the week before, Brady
Yeah.
this time. Those would have been major swings in our bets. I mean, he was the last leg of like three different parlays I had.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I didn't see Morales winning like that. That was pretty crazy. I will say the Reen Machine was 6-3 last week, bringing that
Pretty good.
overall record to 15-6. I told y'all I'm gonna pay your mortgage. I'm gonna pay your rent. I'll buy your girl a ring for you. Just follow these bets and we'll make some money.
Yeah, I'm sitting at what, 13-8, 5 and
13 and
4
8. Hey, you're
last
still
week.
profitable.
I will
Still
say there was four
profitable.
fights we didn't count where we both went 4-0 on though, but we only count the good fights. So,
That is true.
well, let's get this going. It'll be a quick one tonight. We'll give our picks, quick breakdown, and then we'll give out some fun bets.
Yeah, we got it's it's a fight night, so you kind of assume what you're gonna get here, but I do think there's some bangers on here. I mean, to have Armin and Hooker as the main event, I think that's a treat. You got
Yeah.
Bilal on here too. That's gonna be a great fight versus Gary.
Yeah.
Hermansson's fighting as well. So yes, it is a fight night. And that's it's funny that they're calling it still a fight night because it is being held in
Yeah.
Qatar and it's starting at I think 9 or 10 in the morning EST.
And 10:15 is the first fight.
10:15. Okay. Well, folks, to dive into everything, and I hope everybody had a fantastic week. To all our friends, followers, we love you. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving, and let's make some money tomorrow morning, so you don't have to stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning, which is always great. Let's bang these out first thing.
Let's go.
Um, all right, starting with the first match, we got Denzel Freeman and Marek Bujlo. Um, j- you know, just to dive right in, very straightforward. I like Freeman, and there's one reason behind this. He just had fairly recently, his second to last fight, fought this dude named Asplund. Won by submission. The dude he just fought is on a 3 fight win streak. Just won another fight in the UFC, and all those are by TKO. So we don't know too much about these two guys. The other guy, Blujlo, I'll be honest, I looked at all his other point opponents, and it was one of those situations where it was 0-1, 1-1. He fought a bunch of schmucks. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you agree with that, Suave, but that's what I'm gonna roll with. He is a minus 210. So we may have to match him up with somebody else, do a little parlay action to make the juice worth the squeeze, as they
Yeah.
say.
No, I'm in full agreement. Like you said, that other dude's been fighting nothing but schmucks. People that, most of his fights are probably on carpet, things like that in random
Yep.
hotels and whatnot. I'm gonna go against my biases. He is Polish, so normally, I love to ride my Polish fighters, but I'm with you. Freeman by KO, sub, finish. I mean, sprinkle whatever you want. I think the safe play is probably by finish, but
Yeah.
I'll probably take him by KO, to be honest.
Okay.
So,
All right. I like it. Going into the next fight. I'm calling this guy Takistan's Islam. He
Ugh,
looks like a Takistanian hybrid between Islam and Khabib. He's got to be Russian or something. I don't know.
oh
But
yeah.
his name is Alieve, Aliev. He's versing Rock, Shem Rock, fighting out of England. Um, I'll be honest with you, folks. I'm not really high up on the fighters coming out of England as of late. We got Leon Edwards. You know, he was a dud last week. Did call it Prates.
Not only just England, but Cage Warriors.
Cage
They
Warriors is a
they
trap. We talked about this last time.
Loner Kavanaugh, Jordan Vucenic, like
Yeah.
all these dudes are just they just ain't the real deal. Which I think they're like Loner Kavanaugh will be all right, but just keep fading them, especially like contender series dudes. It's easy money.
Fade them. They
I will
got
say
lucky two
this dude is
times.
Patty's boy though. He's boys with Patty. There's two guys on this card that are
So
boys with.
wasn't Meatball Molly, and how did that work out for her? She got like a 500 record.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Fade the English. The Tea Party is over, folks.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
I I think that I talked about it last week. This Cage Warriors narrative. You know, they want to replicate the Conor McGregor. They want to replicate the Patty, and Patty turned out great. We talked about
yeah.
last week. You know, let's put some props where props are due. But at the same token, we've seen a lot come out of that organization and fail. So I'm gonna fade. England's boy here. He is a plus 230. The guy I'm going with from Takistan is a minus 280. So again, I'd feel comfortable parlaying these two picks together. These two favorites. I think
Honestly, just do a leave by decision because he ain't even beating people. He's not finishing people on the regional scene. He just
yeah.
lays praise. I mean, he's got 10 wins, eight by decision, and he only has two fights in the UFC, both by decision. So if you can't finish people in the regional scene, then clearly you're not finishing people at this level. But he does win. He lays in praise, and simple as that. I got to leave two on this one. So we're aligning so far, two for two.
Okay. Jumping into the next fight, folks, and please pay attention because these picks are critical. We got Ismail versus Ryan Loader. So, a couple key facts about these two fighters. When you're gonna get with Ismail, he's flashy kicks. He's got some awkward movements. The footwork's gonna be a little different. He's gonna be attacking at different angles that maybe Ryan's not ready for. We will see. Loader is the grinder. He's the wrestler. He's gonna take him down. We're hoping to see some strikes here. Um, I don't know how I feel about this because both fighters are 1-1 in the UFC. They
Mm-hmm.
either won their first fight in the UFC, lost a second, vice versa. Um,
I got I got a good strategy for you on this one, and I think you
so
like this.
and I think I know where you're going with it. Let me just call it out bluntly. I'm gonna go with the wrestler here, but
Yep.
I want to hear what you have to say.
So I think this is one of those perfect spots to play two ways, do it however you want. But I think if Nardiev cannot get the finish early, which is possible,
Yep,
this may be a perfect live bet situation on Loader after the first round.
I like that.
Think he might get beat up, you know what I mean, while this dude's still fresh. But then I think rounds two, three, Loader could take over with the wrestling and either squeak out that a decision or potentially find a sub. But if you wait to live bet it, could be some pretty good odds if he ends up getting beat up in the first round and kind of gutting it out. So that's kind of what I'm going to be eyeballing.
You know, Swabby, that's a smart play because when I think back to all these fights, there's so many times that the striker gasses out in the first round, but it's a really good first round and he wins that first
Yeah,
round.
going for the finish.
But then he gets dragged down. He can't get up. I mean, you know, not for nothing. We saw it last week with JDM, and that was fucking brutal. Full trans. I mean,
I
that
was
was hard
on.
to watch.
I
That
picked Islam, but it was painful watching it not even be even close to competitive.
yeah. I mean, that
That
was
was
a cakewalk.
that was DDP Chimaev type the type of fight.
Yeah. Yep.
But
Absolute. He gave up without throwing the white flag, which to me, you should have saved all of us the time and just threw in the towel because we had to sit through that. And that was pretty painful to watch, folks.
yeah,
Um, all right, Mr. Suave Betts, get into this next one. We got Ilya's older brother, Alexandre Topuria versus Bekzat Alamakin.
yeah.
Um,
I don't think we're aligning on this one, but I don't think it's far off.
yeah.
I feel like if Alexandre didn't have that last name, I feel like these odds would not be this close. I feel like Bekzat would probably be the favorite. But however, I do think Topuria is a good fighter. This should be a banger. I just wouldn't sleep on Bekzat. I've
He
been
is
back
the
and
one
forth.
plus, he's the plus 110 dog, so
Yeah, I'm gonna go dog
there's a
on.
little value
And
there.
I've been back and forth all week, and I've decided to just make my pick, and I'm gonna go with the dog because it's the better money. But this,
I don't hate that.
I don't know. It could go either way. I mean, the UFC probably doesn't want Bexat to win; they would want Tapuri, but
They want
I don't,
Tapori to win, and I am a conspiracy theorist, so I think the fix is in. I think the judges, maybe Sean Shelby threw him like 5K, 5K
Bexat,
each,
Bexat
10K
got
each.
power though. Watch
Hey,
out, dude.
he
He
does, he does. He's a striker. He's the better striker.
who did he knock
Tapori
out?
is the grappler here.
We were
I'm
talking about
going I'm going back to back wrestlers, grapplers. The last fight and this fight here, I think the name alone, you know what? If you think to how they're training, maybe their nutrition, like I'm trying to find the nitty-gritty details here to give you an educated guess. Um, his brother's a world champ. His brother is the best boxer in the UFC right now. I don't know. I think the resources kick in here. Um, I'm glad that it is a close fight and there is good value at the minus 120. I'm gonna go senior Taporia, Ilya's older brother here.
I like it. That dude Max said he knocked out Brad Katona in a minute in his last fight.
Dude,
That's who.
Brackatona sucks,
But
man.
he's durable, so he's not easy to knock out. He's not good. I agree with you. I mean, he's not
Yeah.
terrible. He's whatever, but just throwing that out. But yeah, we're not aligned. It's all good. I could see that one going either way. But this next fight, I think we should just take 3 seconds on. I think we both have the same pick because he's minus. I just saw minus
Minus
3,000 on ESPN.
3,000 Abdul.
I'm checking on. He's on DraftKings. He's minus 1,800. So
Okay.
there's nothing you can do with this fight. I mean, if you wanted to put freaking $1 on the freaking underdog, you could.
Who has lost his last three fights in a row? It's
Yeah,
tough luck for the
he's
guy.
terrible. So let's
He
just
actually, surprisingly, he hasn't won in the UFC yet. I think this would be Rafael's last fight in the UFC. It's Abdul versus Sequeira. Maybe if you have $1 lying around, you put in Sequeira by TKO if you want. You got some pocket change, willing to take a gamble, but yeah, I wouldn't put any confidence behind that by any means, folks.
and I'm not jumping on any more first round KO bets because that hasn't been going well for me as of last week. So
No, no, it has not. Going into the next fight, so this is an interesting one, and I'm curious to see what you think about this. The line, there is a favorite, there is a dog here, and it's not nothing too crazy, but there is quite a difference between the two. We got Alex Perez versus ASU, another strong fighter from Kazakhstan. Um, I looked back. ASU is, I think, 6-1 his last seven, all UFC fights. Perez, he's coming in at 25-9, but his last five fights, he is 1-4. I mean, guys, come on. This
yeah,
might be a paper pick right here. You don't, I'm gonna save you all the research. Don't watch any highlights on either two. ASU. That's all you need to know.
yep.
You're gonna pay a premium for Homeboy coming in at minus 210, but we gave you a couple other favorites. Loop them up. Let's have a parlay. Let's have a
This,
little bit of fun tomorrow morning.
yeah.
Win
Well,
some
this is
money, have a couple mimosas, maybe a couple screwdrivers, and let's kick off this Saturday. And I said Sunday. I'm sorry, Saturday.
yeah.
Saturday's for the boys. Have a couple of the friends over. Let's make it happen.
Do it, dude. You coming over?
No, I'm probably gonna be sleeping. I'll probably watch this from my bed.
You'll
And
probably wake up by the time this fight starts. But I'm with you. Asu, honestly, just take him by decision too, because all he does is the wrestling. I will say Alex Perez he's good, but dude has too many injuries. He's getting older. I mean,
yeah.
he's just injury plagued. I don't think he's a bad fighter, but he's done. I mean, Asu's gonna wrestle him until the bell stops in the third round. So
Yeah, I mean, Asu will not be allowed back in his country if he doesn't win. So pretty much this is life or death for him, and I just see him taking the dub here. All right, going into this next fight, I think on paper you see it 22-2 versus a 23-6-1. Um, I said on paper prior, there's a reason for that. Nicholas Dalby versus Sagig. Igaz the Magavev. Um, the reason why on paper you would think maybe go with the Russian here is Nicholas Dalby is 41 years old. He's at the tail end. They're gonna put him down soon. If he was a buck or a strong bull. I mean, he began put down. He had a great fight in life, but the rodeo is over, as they would say. But Swami, I'm curious to hear what your thoughts might be on this.
I'm with you. Dolby's 41 years old. I just think we have to go with the Russian here, especially when it's in Qatar. I will say the other dude's coming off like a 3 year layoff, but he's from what I haven't seen any tape. I've never
Okay,
seen him fight,
but
but
let me
a
say
wrestler and
this.
striker.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Mr. Russia hasn't fought since 2022.
That's what I was saying. 3 year
Mr.
layoff.
Russia used to fight in one, which one is no joke. It ain't PFL, it ain't Bellator. One championship, it ain't no joke. But he hasn't fought in the UFC yet. And, the record's 22-2. That's fine. That's good and dandy. Props where props are. Kudos to that. But he's fighting a UFC vet who's coming off of his last two fights being losses.
I feel like you're saying all this just to still go Saeed.
I'm gonna go old man Dalby. I feel like he is like a prom bull right now, and he wants to go out on a bang. I don't see this guy losing three in a row. He does have good grappling defense. I mean, we've seen some bangers with our boy from Denmark. I don't know, Swabby. I like the value plus 270. I'm not going to put my mortgage on it, but maybe you throw a couple nickels
Franco.
on him. See
I'm
what
not
happens.
I'm not betting a 41-year-old coming off a knockout, but you can do it.
I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. Why
That's
not?
fair. Let's keep
All right,
on.
let's see how this dude looks in the UFC. That's all I'm going to say.
I just sent you $50 by the way for that Beneil bet I lost last week, but let's just keep on rolling. Let's
Yeah,
pretend it
but
didn't
Neil, that
happen.
was disgusting.
Just vendor me the 50, we'll just let it slide. You've already given me enough shit. So
Okay. On to the next one here. We got Bogdan Grad versus Luke Riley. Um, I'm kind of no comment on this. I will say to continue my earlier theme, um, you know, maybe fade the
Cage
Englishman
Warriors.
coming in here.
Another
Yeah,
Cage
another
Warriors.
cage warrior hero. I don't know. I mean, Bogdan isn't anything special, but I kind of want to fade him.
Let's ride at this point.
Let's
I
fade
don't
him.
I don't know. We'll ride. Hope he hasn't fought anyone.
15-3. I'm not giving you guys a terrible dog. I mean, he's fighting
Bog
11-0 guy. That's an inflated record. You know
exactly.
what? Call it. Let's call it Bodon Grad. We're calling the dog. Great value plus 210. Let's make
Wah,
some
wah,
money here.
wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Bang,
Zero.
easy money.
All right,
Um,
next one.
Next on, we got Taggar. There's a lot of really hard names in this, folks. Please give me the decency of just hearing me out. I'm trying, I'm working my fucking ass off here.
This dude said ASU earlier. The easiest one to say. Oh,
Asu, I call him ASU,
yeah,
bro.
no,
I
I
like
like
that
it.
way better. I
You got
feel like
me.
that's Yeah, but I feel like that's cooler for him. I'm gonna give him props. All right, next one we got Tagir versus Horiguchi, fighting out of Korea. We got the Russian versus the Korean here. Or I'm sorry, he's from Japan. Sorry. Um, you know, I think here I'm gonna honestly go with the wrestler and Tagir again. Not great value, but he's got 4 wins in a row, all in the UFC. Um, he's a tough guy. I don't know what you think
Dude,
about it, Swabi,
the,
but
the dude knows how to win. I'll say that. He wins
he's
split decisions. He did lose to Tim Elliott. I will
oh
say,
yeah. Oh
I
my
think
God, I forgot about
I
that.
think he's
Oh,
probably the weakest link on Team Khabib, but he's still
mhm.
good. I mean, that's still
He
like
still
you're
could
still better
be.
than most of the people. You're just on Team Khabib. I'm not
One
gonna.
thing,
Yep.
one thing. Come to Dagestan. 2, 3 years. Wrestle. Come to Dagestan.
Yeah, that's facts.
Shout out
That's
to
life.
Islam.
Um, I'm not gonna have money on this one, but I'm was originally on Tagir. I think I'm gonna go to the other side though. I saw a podcast today with Renato Moncano, who's at ATT, which is where Horiguchi is, and he said he's the best pound for pound fighter at ATT. I don't know what that means. I've never seen this dude fight. But did you know Horiguchi was already in the UFC?
No, because I
He
see
had a
that he.
7 fight win streak. He fought Demetrius Johnson for the belt. Went to the 5th round. He got choked out at the very end. Buzzer beater.
Oh!
He's like legit.
Oh!
He's legit, and he's fought legit people in other promotions. This dude's good. I think I just
He's
talked myself
seven
into
and
putting
one in
money
the
on him.
UFC back
But
in
it was
2015.
yeah, he fought for a belt, dude.
Hmm.
And then he moved on. He's been fighting in legitimate
All
promotions and
right,
beating legitimate people.
scratch everything we said.
Go dog. You want to go dog
We're
with
going
me?
dog. Dog alert. We're going dog alert. You sold me, Swabby. You fucking sold me. I'm down. Let's ride, baby.
Let's do it. All right, nice. That's 2 in a row. Let's make some.
Koji, you learn something new every day. I never knew he fought in the UFC for like 3 years back in 2015. Um, Anyways, all right. Now we're getting into the good stuff, the meat and potatoes. We're done with the apps. We're done with the sides. Let's get into that cowboy ribeye, boys and girls. Next fight, we got Waldo, Cortez, Acosta, um, somewhat local fighter. I know originally he's based out of the DR, but used to fight for Combat Zone and CES. Combat Zone out of Manchester. Shout out CES down in Plymouth, Mass. Love watching those local great fights. If you're ever looking to something to do on a Saturday night, I highly recommend it. Um, Interesting scenario with these two fellas. Again, I know I named one fighter. Second one's going to be Shamil Gazaev. Um, Interesting scenario. So Waldo got the call. Spivak was supposed to fight. Waldo got the call on Wednesday. Yo, come out to Qatar. Can you make weight? Yeah, bet. Landed this morning. Weighed in. Looked like a fucking dog. Ripped up. And he used to be, I'm not ripped up, so this is no shade. I'm just calling it what it is. He used to be a little fluffier back in the day. Homie trimmed up. He's
Yep.
looking good. Um, Again, it's a risk. It's funny. He is the favorite, and the odds are rising. -155. Folks, better get those fucking bets in now because that shit's about to close at -200 tomorrow morning. I guarantee it. Bounce back boys always know the trends. We always see when things are flying around. So, take this for what it's worth. Put some money in there. Get
Yeah.
something nice this weekend.
So you are going on the Waldo side after all of that.
Yeah, yeah, I'm going Waldo, local boy. Good man. I like him.
Yeah, I'm going Waldo too. That's my boy. I'm a big fan. And I kind of just think Gaziv's kind of a blob.
Yeah,
But good. I actually had bets in on Gaziv against Spivak by finish, by knockout, whatever. Like all those bets already got voided, but I'm full turning to the other side. Waldo's gonna jab him to death just like Rosenstruck did. I think
yeah,
Waldo's jab is better than Rosenstruck's.
I
Like
agree.
reason why
I like Waldo a
Waldo,
lot. I like Waldo a lot.
he
Me and
said he
Mr.
wants to fight again this year. Did you see that interview?
I love it. I
Dude
love
wants to
it.
fight. That'll be 6 fights in one calendar year.
Me and Mr.
Savage.
Swabby Betts have seen this rise since the local scene here. It's been really nice to see someone from our area kind of make it, and he's been killing it. Guy's
Yeah.
been killing. He's lethal. He's got grappling. He's got hands. I'm really excited to see what he can do. Um, I think this next fight's kind of a treat. It's kind of it's sneaky. They put that into the fourth to last fight. Like we're talking about a dog in UFC history here. I mean, Jack Hermanson, household name. The dude grew up in the UFC. He's got real estate in here. Um, I'm excited to see him fight again. I know he pretty much almost got murdered in his last fight against RoboCop. I mean, I think he
But
got.
dick.
Yeah, he was dead for a little bit. They had to revive his ass. Unfortunately, that was
Oh,
that was only 4 months ago. So I'm gonna put that out there now. He's fighting Oral by
Oral
I
by
perf
beast too.
huh?
Oral by is a beast too.
He is. He is. But did you know that Hermanson is coming down
And Oral by is going up.
and Orabel's going up? That doesn't happen a lot.
Oh, did I take the
Um,
picture? Dude, did you see the weigh-ins? I just saw it like an hour ago with the face-off.
it's pretty
Not the weigh-ins, the
crazy.
face-off, dude. Hermanson is huge compared to this dude.
I
Like
think
massive.
guys, once in a great while, and they'll fucking do this on these fight nights. They throw us treats, little fucking donations all night, and you have to be smart enough to get them.
Save
So
the
I
plays for the end. Save the play for the
okay,
end.
okay. We
I know
talked
where you're
about a lot
going
of
with
fights.
that.
We talked about a lot of fights. But we've talked about a lot of dogs. So keep that in mind.
So we got to make a pick here. You go. Who you going?
Jack Attack, baby.
Yeah, I was honestly.
Jack Hermanson. I know he
I'll be
almost
straight up.
died.
My
I
pick
know.
all week until my pick until probably about an hour ago until I saw that face off was gonna still be oral by. I was gonna probably have a bet on
At
Jack.
some point, weight needs to factor in frame. It has to.
Yeah. And yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm switching. I'm going Jack now too. But originally all week it was oral by until I saw that. And I was gonna probably bet on Jack because picks ain't bets. Everyone knows that. There's a big difference. You gotta play the value, but
You got
that
to
was
play the value. And the
another dog.
value, another dog. Dog alert. Ow!
Yeah,
That
tell him, Benji.
that's money, folks.
Oh, I'm getting some service here. I'm in the club if you didn't know. With my
Oh, okay. Swabby's in the club. All right, folks.
Thank you, ma'am.
Going into the third to last fight here, we got Volkan versus Alonzo Menafield. Um, Swabby, I don't know how you feel about this one. I know this sounds absolutely absurd. I'm gonna go dog again. I'm gonna go dog again. I'm going against Vulcan. Give me Alonzo. Let
Can
me
I
see
change your
them
mind
hands.
real quick? Can I change your mind specifically? You know who
Yeah, let's
beat
see it.
who beat Menafield?
The trash guy.
Eric Thames? That's a baseball player, bro.
Okay.
Nah, your boy, bro. Will Knight. Remember him?
Will Knight's a dog, though.
Dude, Will Knight is so bad.
Will
You
Knight's a
loved
dog.
you loved
You
him.
you like I feel like you're not a Vulcan fan though.
I'm not, but I feel like what you know what he is? He's a gatekeeper. He beats people
He does.
around like
But so is it
10th,
Menafield. It's
10th and
gatekeeper
beyond.
versus gatekeeper. And we got Menafield coming off a
Oh,
two
Menifield's
fight
you can't dude, Vulcan is at
two
least
wins in
smart.
a
He's got
row.
he's got somewhat of a brain. Minifield makes bad decisions. Like, dude, remember when he bull rushed Carlos Holberg and got dropped in 3 seconds?
Yeah, I do.
Do you remember when he fought Jimmy Croup twice for no reason and could have beat like he's just he can't be trusted. He's not.
Olberg just beat Vulcan too, so kind of a wash.
No, no, because there's certain people out there that thought that Vulcan won that fight. That was a close fight. I thought Holberg won, but I don't know. I think Vulcan's
Who
gonna knock
thought
him.
that he didn't win though?
Menifield's like 40 years old too, isn't he? I don't know.
He's a year younger than Vulcan. I think this
Okay, I
is
was
a
gonna say I
toss
didn't know
up. I
Vulcan.
think this should be even odds, and
Well, they're
I'm
pretty
not
close.
willing to pay the money for Vulcan.
Yeah, what is the odds?
Vulcan is a minus 235. Menifield's a
Oh,
plus 190. That's why I said go dog.
yeah. No, I'm gonna go Vulcan here. I'm probably gonna take Vulcan by KO, but yeah, no, that's I see your point. I'm not in love with Vulcan. It's not like I'm putting a house on him.
You've done that before. I don't trust you. All right. Going into the second to last fight. This
Depends
is
on how much I'm down.
well, we're not gonna chase, guys. We're gonna bond. Listen, folks,
Guy,
anybody
I
who's
named my
trailing these
son
bets, let me just
after that.
let me just
That's all I
let me
do,
just
dude.
make a quick disclaimer here. We are not betting professionals. Anybody that's listening to our picks, please bet responsibly. Don't bet anything you can't lose. But if you can put some money aside to put on these fights, I think you're gonna walk away up. We're gonna make you some money. So
Yeah.
bet responsibly, but don't bet scared.
Just two boys watching fights, making picks, talking fights, having a good
Just
time.
guys being guys.
Yeah.
We're fighting, we're watching fights, we're having fun. We're just doing the
At
thing.
some point, if we get up to 500 subscribers, we'll live feed
Easy.
us in an MMA match. Me versus you.
All right, 500 subscribers. It's on the record.
I won't even make your fucking fat ass cut weight. We can just do catch weight. I'll fucking, it is what it is. We'll do like a heavyweight style thing.
I can make
Like one
205. Just give me
we'll do
I
that.
need
We'll
a
do a
month.
170 to 170 to 210 range. I'll even give you can put on 5 pounds. I ain't scared.
Well, I ain't 205 right now. I'm just saying I could make 205.
All right, we'll meet
It
at
could be in the
150.
cards here. I'm gonna come for your fucking throat. I'll say that now, so I'll be.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hey,
give
listen, how about you fix that goddamn hot tub, folks? We got something great in the cards for you. Hang with us. We got a really exciting show coming
you.
up. The Bounce Back Boys, we're evolving. All right. I know we're starting this, it's some inky dinky fucking show, but we're getting there. We're going to start getting some sponsors. We got different events plans. Grow with us, like I said, and make
Let's
some
do
money
it.
in the meantime. All right.
Two left. Let's get it.
Getting into the co main event. This is a good one. This is one where I'm kind of shocked it's on a fight night. The next two fights, Hooker, yeah, maybe, Hooker. We love Hooker. But I'm a little shocked that these are on a fight night. Some good names. We got Bilal Muhammad versus Ann Machado
Who?
Gary. He's got two
Who?
last names because his wife made him take, you know, I got to be careful what I say on YouTube here.
Everyone already knows. Just
Everybody
skip that
knows.
part.
I'm gonna skip it. Y'all know about Ian Gary's. He's kind of a little freak. Um, with that being said, am I a big Bilal fan? No. Am
But
I a
I
big Gary fan? Not really. Um, but I feel like Gary kind of had the Patty treatment where he kind of he did fight some good cats here. He beat Prates and he beat Michael Page, which you know
good wins. Good wins.
great wins. I think Prates was. I don't know. I don't know where his mental was there. I don't know if he was, he was getting nauseous from smoking pack and a half of Mob Reds before the fight. He wasn't feeling that great. I don't know because he looked like an absolute savage last weekend. Um, but again, Gary, I'm gonna give him props. You know, kudos. You've won some great fights. I'm gonna give it to you.
I I'm a massive Bilal fan. I've been a Bilal fan since he fought Diego Lima and went to
Yep.
decision. I just remembered like the dude just puts on the pressure, man. He's got an
He
incredible
beat
pace.
Sean Brady's ass.
He knocked Brady out. He beat Gilbert Burns. He beat Edwards in England for the title. Like, yeah, he lost to Jack. It was a good fight. I mean, he definitely lost, but the
So,
dude has heart. He's got pace. He's got
hey, hey,
wrestling.
for 1 second. Just pause for 1 second. Ow! Okay.
But but I'm going against my bias and I'm taking Gary.
Oh, what the fuck? You set me up like
I
that?
hate Gary, bro. I'm not going below.
Oh my
Oh,
God. Mr. Swabby Bats, what
no,
are
I
we
can't. I can't
doing?
go with my bias. Ian Gary's young. He's got to make a statement if he wants that title shot. Otherwise,
Listen
prospects
to
might
your
get it before him.
heart
So you're going below.
when
I'm
there's
going Ian
nothing
Gary.
to do.
I gotta
Listen
get my
to your
numbers right, dude. I
heart.
gotta catch up to your record. So this is how I'm gonna do it.
I'm going dog again. Ow.
Is
Bilal.
this I've heard everything. Is this 3 or 5 rounds? I'm pretty sure it's three. It should be five, but it's three. Early in the week, I was hearing five, but I'm pretty sure this is now three, which I think favors
I
Gary
think
because
it
if it
can
was
only be.
five, I'd probably be on Bilal. Like,
Could it favor Gary though? I don't know. If Bilal's just is just ragdolling him all fight, I'm
he,
gonna go with Bilal.
that's
Plus
why.
230. I love the value. I'm willing to take the risk. He's a safer fighter, I think.
I mean, I've said it 3 times now, or this will be the third time. But if you're gonna go Bilal, you might as well go decision since that's his nickname. Bilal the decision Muhammad.
It is, but he knocked out Brady.
I bet the odds aren't even different.
It's probably not that crazy. I'll be honest.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
all right. Ugh.
I'll look it up while you start breaking down the next one.
Yeah, I mean, we got the main event here. Two great fighters. I mean, I think we're all Dan Hooker fans. He went through that weird phase where he just kept getting absolutely destroyed, but has bounced back, has put together some great wins. But he's fighting Armin. I mean, Armin is just a different human, different species, different DNA. There is a height discrepancy in this fight. I will say that. I mean, we got Armin at 5'7", Dan Hooker at 6 feet. Um, Dan Hooker is the older fight and does have more fights coming in at 24-12. Armin is coming in at 22-3. Um, Armin's a workhorse. He's gonna make it difficult. He's gonna make it a very frustrating fight for Hooker. I truly believe. So, and the odds will kind of back me up on this. Armin's a minus 700. Hooker's like a plus 450. I think the only chance in hell that Hooker has to win this fight would be to knock him out. I think that this is going to be a long, long fight for our boy Dan here. And I like him. I fucks with Dan heavy,
Yeah,
but
especially blonde, tatted up Dan, dude. It's like a new fucking
it
person.
is. He got tats, he dyed his hair, and he's a different guy.
But we're both on Armin, I'm assuming. I
Yeah.
think, but this is like, so we're both, the picks are Armin, probably by finish. But I know you, you know me, and our degeneracy is going to kick in right
Good.
before this main event happens. You know, we're both going to bet on Hooker. We're going to donate to Hooker. So Swabby donations in the Reen donation machine are more than
And
likely.
I'm gonna give you that odd right here, right now, because you're gonna have to put it in pretty quick because once the bounce back boys release picks, I mean, those odds go like crazy. It's honestly pretty impressive. Doot, 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 doot,
Oh,
doot.
and those Bilal odds, by the way, plus 230, and then for decision, plus 300. So.
Yeah, not even worth it. Dan Hooker by KO plus 1,000. Maybe
That
worth 10 buckaroos. I don't
$10,
know.
dude. $10 and then put 100 on Armin by finish, you know? At
I
least
don't
cover
hate
your
that.
ass.
All right. So with this being a fight night, Swabby, do you want to go on a record and put picks, or do you want to just toss out some picks that we're doing for tomorrow?
I think we should just stick to picking them all. We should pick every fight and just do that from here on out. Because I feel like I can catch up to you on some of the early prelims and shit.
Yeah. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. All right. Well, since I have honors, I'm gonna pass it over to you. Let's hear what you got for me.
So I'm gonna go Denzel,
Okay.
Aliv.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Ismail Nardiev,
Okay.
Beksat,
Okay.
Abdul,
Yep.
Asu,
ASU. Yep.
Saigod,
Okay.
Bogdan,
Okay.
Keoji,
We got a lot of dogs. Folks, we're gonna make some money. Stay tuned.
Waldo, Jack,
Yep.
Volkan, Ian Gary, Armand Sharukian.
Okay. All right, a lot of cop outs there. I'm gonna take the risk for my following because I love you all so much and I want us to make money together. I'm gonna go Freeman. I'm gonna go Leave, not to be confused with Tylenol or Advil. A leave. I'm gonna go dog with Ryan Loader. I don't know why. He's just talking to me. He's saying good things.
Not a bad pick.
I'm gonna go Taporia, younger brother. I'm gonna go Abdul. I'm gonna go ASU. And then this is where I start getting crazy. I'm gonna go Dolby. I'm gonna go Bogdan. Two dogs in a row.
You make it
I'm
three.
gonna go Koji. Three dogs in a row. I'm gonna go Cortez. I'm gonna go Jack Attack. I'm gonna go Bilal. And I'm gonna go Armin.
And Mendenfield, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, and Mennefield. Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
All right, the picks are locked in. Now for the bets, I'll go first. I'm just gonna give out a few long shots this week, nothing crazy, and then maybe some straight up money lines.
Mm,
The money lines I'm targeting Waldo, Bexat, and Asu or ASU, as
okay.
you like to say, and then my crazy, cycle parlays. I got a couple. My main one, I think this is gonna hit. I know you're gonna hate it, but Machado by KO. I think he's
Gross.
gonna make a statement. Jack and Oral by just to finish in submission. Either fighter. A sue by decision. That's plus almost plus 6,000 odds. Then I'll give you an early cycle parlay if you are actually awake at 10. This will probably hit and you won't even be awake yet. So I'll
I'll
be
be awake. I don't sleep.
Freeman by submission, a leave by decision, and Ishmael by KO. That's plus 4,000.
Okay.
And then I got, yeah, we'll skip that one. This is probably actually the main one, main card. Ozdemir KO, Tsarukyan submission, and Asu once again by decision. I think Asu's like a kind of a lock by decision,
Yeah,
honestly.
I think he's a lock too.
And this one, you just got to sprinkle. This is like the long shot, but it doesn't even sound that out of this world. Jack by sub, Waldo by KO, and Saigod by decision. Um, Jack, we were talking about earlier, Jack Hermanson. I had him dialed in as my long shot solo play.
Mhm.
I got him 2 days ago at plus 1,800. He's all the way down to plus 1,200 right now.
For
By some
submission.
plus 1,800 2 days ago. So that means the
They
people
they
know
saw the
something.
bounce back boys were sniffing it. Had
Dude, he's
to
got
jack up the
seven.
price.
He's got good jujitsu. He's got 7 subs on his record, and he's the bigger dude. And the other guy's a wrestler.
Yep.
You know he's going to be going for takedowns.
Yep.
Leg lock.
Um,
leg lock. I should bet exact method. It's probably something
So I
crazy.
gave you picks for every single fight, the ones I feel confident in. Freeman, Taporia, ASU. This is a parlay I'm gonna do. Put like $5 or so on it. So rewind.
Err.
Freeman, Taporia, ASU, Bogdan, Waldo, Hermanson. Six legger. And if you want to get crazy, if you really want to like make this interesting, I throw in Bilal too, seven legger. I
Wow.
threw in a couple dogs as good value. You can bet them straight up as well.
Oh yeah, I
I
was gonna
feel
say all those are solid money line bets too. I actually, while you were saying that, I the three that we're pretty much aligned with are Freeman, Waldo, and Asu.
yeah.
It's a nice plus 300 parlay right there for three guys
That's
I think are pretty dang close to locks. I mean, I know locks aren't an actual thing, but
locks are locks.
that feels like it's hitting. I know it's
Let's
only
repeat
plus
that
300.
for the fans here. We got Freeman, ASU,
Waldo.
Waldo.
I like that. I'm putting it in
All
right
right.
now.
Well, easy money, folks. Easy money. Well, um, we're excited for tomorrow. Don't sleep in. Make sure you tune in early. Let's get this money. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, bounce back, boys. Looking forward to finishing this year in a bang, baby.
Let's go.
Robbie, any last comments or notes for our truthful, our loving fans here?
Same as always. Let's get this money. Let's watch some fights. Enjoy some, some Dunkins, some mimosas, some, screwdrivers, or I like tequila sunrises. But realistically, I hope everyone has a
I'm
great
a
week.
screwdriver guy. I'll give you my DOCs really quick
So
before we
come
hop
over, bro.
off.
Come over in the morning.
We'll see. It's
I'll fix the
debatable.
hot tub just for you. It'll just be a little cold.
Shh. Don't let it out yet. It's a secret.
Uh,
Before 11 o'clock, I'm gonna be rocking with the screwdriver. It's gonna entail a good orange juice and Tito's past 11 o'clock. Still sticking with my fruits. I'm gonna go the Reno's lemonade. It's part of the Reen Machines DOCs. You need a Simply lemonade there. Get some Tito's. Throw that together with some ice. Let it breathe a little bit. Let them dance together. It's a beautiful drink that will bring you into the nighttime. Once we get past 5 o'clock, you know I'm going with that Cabernet. Depending on how much you want to spend, you can get a good bottle of Justin, a little decoy. You
Sounds
want
like a damn headache, bro. We're
okay.
old. We're old. All
I'm
right.
not old and
We got
I'm that's a recipe for a good ass
Yeah.
day.
Well, let's just win some money. And remember,
And you can
folks,
get some
500
Camus later
subscribers,
on.
500, and I will beat Reno's ass on screen. So let's see it. I'll see you in the morning, you fucker.
You know, I'm gonna hold what I say because when we get to 500 subscribers, I want them to see it, okay? Um, but you better close your fucking blinds because I don't want your kids to see me drowning you in your hot tub, all right? Anyways,
You're
folks.
gonna tap to the walls of Jericho.
Have a good night. Let's make some money tomorrow morning. Bounce back, boys. We'll be back next week. Love you all. Like, subscribe, comment. We'll see you.